Brandon, I think a pretty good start to the season for you. What a way to end that game.
Yeah, definitely. I think you start off looking at the way we started the game. I think it's a game we probably could have controlled from the start of the game, but it was good to see us come back in the third. And obviously, I think anytime a game goes to overtime, I think it's a lot more exciting to win in overtime rather than take the 2 points in like a shootout.
Tell me about the goal itself. We don't see you get up there and get goals in the crease very often.
Yeah, it was just an opportunity. I think it started out with kind of a 2-on-1, and they had two guys coming back hard, and I was hoping Akey was going to be able to drop it back to me, but instead he made a great play across the Strax, and goalie made a better save on him, and luckily for me, everyone kind of went past the goal and ended up behind the net, and it was a tap-in.
It was just a wide open lane for you and an open puck and a goalie that couldn't find it.
Yeah, exactly. It was a good opportunity, and like I said, anytime you win a game in overtime, it's pretty exciting for the team, and momentum going into this weekend, and something to build on for practice this week.
On a play like that, when a couple forwards have a 2-on-1 going, you as a defenseman, you've seen defensemen kind of dog it behind the play. Hey, they've got a 2-on-1. They're either going to score or they're not. But rebounds happen, opportunities happen. You've got to be hustling hard behind the play there.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I saw how hard their forwards were back checking. I was hoping maybe if Akes didn't find Strax in the middle, that he was maybe able to see how hard they were coming and find me late. But that's what we need to do. We need to jump in and we need to create some more offense this year. And if that comes from the defensemen or our third or fourth lines, I think everyone needs to kind of step up a little bit.
How exciting is it to get that overtime goal in the first game of the season? This is your second overtime goal now.
Yeah, it's always nice to contribute. It's pretty fun to score in overtime especially, but, get that first one out of the way. I think, some young guys picked up some points, and, we had 4 different guys score, so that's confidence for individuals going forward and something to build on.
And that comes in a building that is a very difficult place to come out of with a W.
Yeah, for sure. Difficult place to win, but a great place to play. It's exciting to go in there and play in front of a lot of fans in a nice building, and they kind of heckle you a bit and get on the refs. So it's a fun atmosphere to play in. But I think 3 years that's our first win there, so it's nice to come out on top.
And on top of that, it was the only game all weekend. So you say, hey, carry that into next weekend. Hey, you're either 1-0 or 0-1 for the whole week. It feels a lot better to be 1-0.
Yeah, for sure. I think, especially after that second period, you would come in and get 2 in the first 5 minutes, and then, give up a couple short power play goals, shorthanded goals against, and the tables turn quickly. But it's a long week, a long 2 weeks with only one game. So, our confidence is high. The guys are energetic in practice, so that's definitely a positive.
Beyond the team, and just talking about you personally, what's your outlook for yourself this season? Do you set personal goals when you go into a year?
I wouldn't say personal goals. I mean, first and foremost, you want to be on a winning team. You see the guys that we brought in this year, with Jan and Vandy from Oklahoma, they're older guys who can contribute right away. And, I think personally, you want to get your first opportunity to get a call-up, so you want to be doing what you can do to contribute to that. And then, like I said, you want to play on a winning team, and I think our group here is a lot stronger, lots of experience, and, maybe we can make a bit of a run this year.
You've had a couple of call-ups to Philadelphia before, so maybe some more in the future. We'll see. Back to the overtime goal really quick. I assume your phone kind of filled up with texts and emails and congratulations right after it happened.
Yeah, a couple for sure. Obviously, family and friends following, so that's always nice to see. Maybe a few people reaching out that you don't really hear from once in a while. So it's nice to know people are out there, and obviously with the Phantoms winning, it's a great start here in Glens Falls.
Brandon, congratulations. Thank you. Keep up the good work. First of many, I'm sure.
Perfect. Thanks, Bob.
Well, Brandon Alderson, a nice time to get that first pro goal. Clutch moment there.
Yeah, it was, I was in the third there. We're down by 1. It was a crucial time in the game trying to tie it up there and either get another goal and win the game there in regulation or take it to overtime like we did. It was a great pass by Conan there, and I kind of just took it down the wing and went short side there.
I want to talk about Conan in a moment, but let's talk about your shot. I mean, that was a big-time shot going top shelf like that.
Yeah, the goalie's sliding over, so I just tried to get away as quick as I could and, just picked that corner there, and luckily it went in.
You mentioned Conan, and he rushes across all 3 lines and draws a couple guys to him and then dishes to you. I didn't know he had those kind of wheels, did you?
No, and the funny thing is we were sitting beside each other in the locker room there, and, we were kind of trying to map things out if we got another chance. And, I told him to look for me on the wide side if he could, and, he ended up finding me, and it worked out, so.
Wow, you're psychic. That's amazing. For you, though, I mean, this is a big moment late in the game, and you're out there on the power play. You're still a new guy. I mean, this is a lot of confidence that the coaches are showing in a guy like you to have that opportunity.
Yeah, it's nice that the coaches are doing that. It gives me a lot of confidence going into the games. I just got to keep continuing doing what I'm doing there, and hopefully I can stay on the power play for as long as I can here.
Well, that's a big thing for a forward. I mean, to get power play time, that's a lot of fun. So for you, this is your first full season, but you did get that small taste for, what, 2 or 3 weeks it was last year. I imagine that even for just 2 weeks being here last season, that's probably pretty important. It gives you a really good sense of what this is all about.
Yeah, I think it was a great experience for me coming in. It just makes the transition this year a lot more easier.
You know Terry now.
Yeah.
He knows you.
I know all the guys, so it's not like you're coming into a new team. It's kind of just regrouping from last year a little bit. I mean, there's a few guys here and there that are new to the team, but other than that, it's kind of the same core of guys. And, as the coaches, it's the same kind of thing. They know me a little bit, and I know them, so I kind of know what to expect rather than coming in just, a little bit of in the unknown.
I want to go back to the first goal here. I forgot to ask you, did you get the puck? Did they keep it for you?
Yeah, it's actually in my bag right now and in my stall. So, I think Parms did a good job there taping it up. And I don't know what I'll do with it, but I just keep it in there for now.
I should have told you to bring it with you out here for the video. We'll do that next time. For you entering your first full pro season, do you have goals that you set for yourself going into the year? I mean, do you do anything like that at all?
I think it's kind of good to come into the season with no expectations. I certainly have guidelines here and there, but you come in with just a fresh mind, and you just do what you can every day, each and every day, to get better, and hopefully things will work out for the best.
I mean, I know you come from the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds, but getting to play pro hockey now and full time, I mean, this is what you worked your whole life for, right? To have this opportunity in an NHL organization and the chance to get seen by the NHL and maybe make that step one day.
Yeah, this is a great stepping stone. You see a lot of guys from the AHL go up to the NHL. I think I was reading a stat the other day. It was about 75% of the opening night rosters play in the AHL. So it's certainly 85. There you go. Yeah. So it's certainly probably the best stepping stone to get into the NHL. And like I said, I'm just going to continue and work hard every day and hopefully get noticed by the management on the top team there.
Congratulations on your first pro goal. We're happy you got it. It was big in that comeback.
Thank you.